Knicks fans, welcome to another episode of Delusional, Knicks Fan Network, where we bring you that Knicks content that you need. That's what I'm talking about. Knicks come in playing a defense, championship defense, because I believe we're playing like a championship team. But we came in championship defense, sealed the deal as we beat the Indiana Pacers 119 to 113. But of course, in Knick fashion, it was an up and down game. Almost went into cardiac arrest numerous of times, but that's what the Knicks do. That is Knick basketball. So definitely, let's just jump right into the game. RJ Barrett, first game back. I was anticipating a different lineup, maybe gradually bring him off the bench since he had the laceration where apparently, the bone was coming out of the finger. And he was out 6 games, roughly 2 weeks. So I figured we would gradually bring him in slowly. But of course, knowing our head coach, Tom Thibodeau, that wasn't the issue because RJ Barrett literally played around 40 minutes this game and was in the starting lineup and had a phenomenal game. But we're going to start with the first quarter. First quarter, Knicks went on a rampage. We were literally locking up, hitting every shot possible. You had Jalen Brunson literally going on a 13-point barrage by himself, 13 straight buckets to kind of take that lead. And the Knicks led 37 to 21 in that first quarter. Then, of course, we brought it over to the second quarter. The Knicks continued on great defense, great offense, and kind of ended the half on a 62 to 39 at half. Now, of course, you being a Knicks fan, you also know that we do not do well when we have a gigantic lead. We're never comfortable when we have those leads because in Knicks truly fashion, teams usually come back. And pretty much that's what occurred. The third quarter was up and down. Indiana literally dropped 40 points on the Knicks in that third quarter. We knew this was going to happen, like we stated. Knicks usually drop the ball when it comes to third quarters, and pretty much that was the case. But we still had the lead. And then the not so all-star player on the opposing team, Tyrese Halliburton, went down in the third quarter with an injury. I wish he played the full game because later on we're going to discuss about that because the reason why this was a huge matchup is because the Knicks beat the Pacers in their last game, and Wally Zerbiak went on record and stated that, Halliburton is not an all-star. He don't believe, that he will potentially be an all-star. And it pretty much gained tension around the league. Why? Because Halliburton has been playing well. He is averaging 20 points and I believe leading the league in assists with 10. But he's not an all-star because it proved that tonight my Knicks dominated. So back to the fourth quarter where my Knicks just could not score a basket. We could not stop Indiana, and Indiana has brought the lead down to literally 2 points. But then, of course, we have clutch players. Quentin Grimes pretty much didn't play majority of the fourth quarter, coming late, hit 2 huge threes. And Mr. Brunson, who is our cool, calm, and collective Mr. Clutch player, he is that man. There's no doubt about that. He is that man. Jalen Brunson seals the deal, going down, hitting clutch baskets, slowing the tempo down, creating offense for others, attacking the paint, and my Knicks prevail with a solid victory. Now, this video is going to be short. Why? Because I have other things that I need to attend to tonight. I have a couple of other people's shows that I need to hop on, so I need to knock out mine first. So let's definitely bring it over to the stats. As you can see, RJ Barrett, fresh off of an injury, guys, 2 weeks out. He stated that he's been running all week for his conditioning, coming with 40 minutes. 9 for 23. Obviously, that's too many shots with 39%. We do not love 4 for 12. This is the typical RJ. RJ is back. Shooting 83% from the free throws, 5 or 6 from the free throw line. Still gave you 8 rebounds, which is typical, and 4 assists. 2 fouls. That's perfect. He wasn't fouling in his first game back, but he did drop 27. Literally 19 seconds into the game. RJ Barrett pulls up a three and knock it down, three to the dome. So salute to RJ. Now, with RJ coming back, we know somebody points will drop. And I predicted it would be Julius. Julius has been hot for the last 2 months. And then, of course, the flame is out. With Julius only 5 for 12, I am cool with the 41% shooting. Would have loved the three-pointers to be better. That 28.6, it's a little dry. But he did, 2 for 7. You went 50% from the free throw line. Would have loved for you still to attack. Your game, while you were away, you were attacking. Stop with the, worrying about the three-pointers too much. Attack. You could get to the line more, get your buckets like that. But always 16 rebounds, which I love. The 4 assists. But the 6 turnovers, no bueno, my guy. No bueno. Ultimately, 14 points was just fine. I'm solid with the double-double. Mitch, would have loved for Mitch to have a double-double, but 3 for 4, 75%. We love that. The 4 for 6 for free throws. So I'm happy with that. If he could go the rest of his career shooting 66%, we'll be fine. That's how terrible he is at the free throw line. But the 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 5 steals. Mitch, Defensive Player of the Year, continue. 2 blocks, 2 fouls, so he stayed out of foul troubles with 10 points. Now, Mr. Brunson, the man of the hour, the man of the year, the most improved player. Hopefully he's voted into the All-Star. Jalen Brunson, 11 for 20, 55% from field goal. Guys, this is our point guard of the future. 3 3-pointers made on 4 attempts, giving you 75%. It's 100% from the free throw line. He stated that I need to get my free throws up, and he's getting his free throws up. So salute to you, sir. The 4 assists would have loved more, but I take it. 3 rebounds to 1 turnover, guys. That is your true point guard with 3 fouls. That's fine with 34%. Now, to the main attraction for me was Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes, you played 30 minutes. You went 6 for 11. That's how you shoot, sir. 54.5%. You went 50% from 3-pointers. 2 of them was at the clutch time, so you got the clutch gene. You went 2 for 2 for the free throw line with 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 2 turnovers. That's fine with the 3 fouls with 18 points. Quentin, you can do this on a nightly basis, sir. Why? With RJ Barrett, with Julius Randle, and Brunson, you're going to be left wide open to shoot those 3, sir. Why? Because those 3 guys demand double teams when they attack. Sir, catch and shoot. Work on that catch and shoot game. Tonight you was on fire. This is what you should average throughout the rest of the year. I believe in these last 7 games, you're averaging 15 points. Let's keep it around this 18 marker. We awesome. Now, with that being said, with Barrett coming back, now the bench will go back into order and we're 100% healthy. You have Quickley going back to that bench role, and you have Obi Toppin back in his 2nd game. How would that fare? What would the bench rotation be? So Tibbs literally stayed, I believe, with a 9-man rotation. Let me do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9-man rotation. He stayed with the 9-man rotation. So Miles still got the burn with the 6 minutes. We'll still take those 6 minutes. That's taking the time off of Jalen Brunson so he can get a rest. But Opie, I feel bad for Opie. Opie's still only playing 9 minutes. He's 1 for 3. I feel bad, Opie, but we got the W. Maybe you should start taking Isaiah Hartenstein minutes. I think that ultimately we might have to look into that because he's playing basura, 100%. With the 9 minutes, you no production today, but just 2 rebounds and a block. We take the block and a foul, but basura. But Quick still getting 25 minutes, 3 for 9. I live with that. The 1 for 7 for 3. That's fine because, we're constantly switching his roles. So I get it, the starting and not starting. But we got to work on that. But overall, Knicks were solid. And we're going to definitely switch over to Twitter so we can pull up this Tyrese Halliburton interview just to hear from him.
I asked TJ about the response to the Knicks game. He said our all-star led us, and there was maybe some extra motivation. Are you looking forward to going back to New York and showing everyone what a different team you are from that game?
Yes.
I think 8 of 10 since that loss to the Knicks. Do you view that as sort of a turning point, crossroads in this season? Maybe not just that game, but the stretch of games in that week.
Yeah, and I mean, I think there was some fuel to that fire after the Knicks game. Won't name any names, but there was some fuel to that fire that sparked our All-Star to come out and take us to the next level. And it started with Tyrese. He's been phenomenal.
So that's apparently the thread situation. One of our guys, Wally Zerbiak, who is a analyst for the Knicks, who stated that, during the game, he missed a shot and he called him a so-called all-star. You are a so-called all-star. You haven't made the all-star team yet. So apparently this fueled them to go on an 8-game winning streak. So they were looking forward to this Knicks game, which is why it was important for us to really bring them back to life. Let them, take a seat to the Knicks. Because why? It's important. Look at the record. Knicks are in 6. Indiana's in 7. We're virtually tied. This is the importance of this game. Because Indiana, they were leading the Knicks. They was in 6. We was in 7. So this win tonight kind of put us up there, but we're still tied. So let's go, Knicks. Let's go. Let's continue to get this dub and push forward. We're stuck in this 6th spot. Why? Because I don't think we could pass Cleveland, Philly, Milwaukee, Brooklyn, or Celtics. Even though the Nets are without KD. KD's down with an injury, so who knows if they drop? Maybe we can elevate. But who knows? Who knows? Next couple games we got up. We got Kristaps Porzingis coming in town on. Actually, no, we're going down to DC on Friday. And then we have the Pistons on Sunday. So these are 2 winnable games, guys. 2 winnable games to let the streak continue. Well, the new streak continues. We will have 4. We lost to the Bucks. Now we're starting a new streak. So, and then of course we got Raptors and the Wizards. So it seems like we're playing a lot of these Eastern teams right now. So I'm assuming that the after the All-Star break, we're going to be traveling to the West a lot. So we need to win these games. These close games, these games are winnable against, teams that are below. Get these wins, guys. Get these wins so we can move forward. So definitely look forward to that Friday game against the Pacers. Against the Wizards. Knicks, you made me proud tonight. We prevailed. 119 to 113. We shut down Halliburton. Barrett came back with 27 points. Brunson with 34. Grimes with 18. We still top heavy, but our bench should gradually get along. Hopefully we make a trade. If not, I feel fine with where the team is at. On that note, Knicks tape. We out. Deuces.
You gon' do it if I say so. I'ma do it for the pesos. I fell in love with the bass load. I fell in love with the bass load.